Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something today. When trouble comes knocking at your door, who do you turn to first? Do you run to a friend, a neighbor? Do you spill your struggles out on social media, hoping for someone to notice? Let me tell you, there is a danger in telling the wrong people your problems. Not everyone who listens to your troubles wants to help you. Some only want to hear so they can talk about you later. Some will pretend to care, but deep down, they are glad to see you struggling. Others may give advice that leads you further from the truth instead of drawing you closer to the one who can truly help. I have met people who carry their problems like a badge of honor. Everywhere they go, they tell their story of pain, of loss, of betrayal. And while there is a place for seeking wise counsel, I am here to tell you today, be careful who you open your heart to. There is one who is always listening, one who never gossips, never judges unfairly, never turns his back on you. He said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. Take your problems to him before you take them to people. Lay your burdens at his feet. Cry out to him in the quiet places, and he will hear you. He will guide you. He will strengthen you. And when the time comes, he will lift you out of the storm, and your story will no longer be about the weight of your burdens, but about the power of your breakthrough. So I urge you today, don't waste your energy seeking the approval or pity of others. Seek the one who holds the answers. Take your problems to God and watch him turn them into testimony. There are moments in life when the weight of our struggles feels too much to bear. And in those moments, the first instinct for many is to run to someone, anyone, to pour out their hearts, to share their burdens, to find relief in the ears of another. But not everyone needs to know your struggles, because the truth is, not everyone who listens has the heart to understand. Not everyone who hears your pain has the wisdom to help. Not everyone who nods in sympathy has the integrity to keep your words safe. And before you know it, what you shared in confidence becomes a story passed around, not to heal you, but to entertain them. And suddenly, your suffering is not just your own anymore, but a spectacle for those who have no business knowing the depths of what you carry. You see, the world is full of people who pretend to care, full of those who smile at you in person but speak against you behind your back, full of those who act like friends but thrive on the downfall of others. And when you open your heart to the wrong ears, you invite unnecessary wounds, unnecessary judgment, unnecessary betrayal, and you find yourself wondering why the peace you sought by sharing your struggles has only led to more sorrow, more anxiety, more regret. Because the truth is, not everyone is meant to walk with you through your storms. Not everyone is equipped to lift you when you're down. Not everyone is sent into your life to be a source of strength. And when you give your struggles to the wrong people, you give them a power they were never meant to hold. There is wisdom in silence. There is strength in discretion. There is a peace that comes when you learn to take your battles to the right place. And too many people have suffered, not because of the weight of their problems, but because of the weight of misplaced trust, because they thought a listening ear was always a caring heart, because they believed that being open with everyone was the same as being free. But true freedom is not in telling the world your pain. True freedom is in knowing that your healing does not depend on the opinions or validation of others. And when you realize that, you stop seeking comfort in the wrong places. You stop looking for answers where there are none. You stop expecting the world to fix what only God can heal. Not everyone is meant to know the depth of your struggles, because your battles are not meant for public display. Your healing is not a community project. Your scars are not trophies to be shown for sympathy, but instead your trials are moments that shape you, moments that teach you, moments that strengthen your faith. And when you learn to endure without needing constant validation, without needing applause for your perseverance, without needing every person to understand what you are going through, you unlock a strength that is unshakable, a peace that is unbreakable, a wisdom that is invaluable, because you realize that your struggles were never meant to make you seek people, they were meant to make you seek God. How many times have people shared their pain with the wrong crowd, only to be left more broken, more lost, more discouraged than before? How many have sought advice from those who have no wisdom, counsel from those who have no guidance, comfort from those who have no compassion? And they wonder why the emptiness remains, why the wounds deepen, why the peace they so desperately seek continues to slip through their fingers. And the answer is simple: because they are looking in the wrong places, trusting the wrong people, speaking to ears that were never meant to hold their secrets. And when you learn that your healing is not in their words, not in their approval, not in their understanding, you stop seeking relief in the arms of people who cannot carry your burdens. There is a reason why some battles are fought in silence, why some prayers are whispered in solitude, why some healing happens in the quiet places. Because not every struggle is meant to be shared. Not every pain is meant to be public. Not every burden is meant to be explained. And when you understand that, you stop feeling the need to announce every hardship. You stop believing that every person deserves access to your pain. You stop thinking that vulnerability must always be public, because there is power in guarding your heart. There is wisdom in knowing who to trust. There is strength in turning to the one who already knows what you need before you even speak. You do not owe everyone an explanation for your struggles. You do not need to justify your pain to those who will never understand. You do not have to seek sympathy from those who do not care, because your battles are not their entertainment. Your wounds are not their conversation piece. Your hardships are not theirs to dissect. And when you hold your struggles with wisdom, when you choose silence over unnecessary exposure, when you learn that peace comes not from telling the world, but from trusting the one who holds it, you find a new kind of strength. The kind that is not dependent on human validation, the kind that is not swayed by public opinion, the kind that stands firm even when no one else sees the war you are fighting. So remember this: not everyone needs to know your struggles, not because your pain is not real, not because your battles are not hard, not because your burdens are not heavy, but because some things are meant to be taken to the one who truly understands, the one who never betrays, the one who never misjudges, the one who can actually bring the healing and the answers that no human can provide. And when you learn to take your struggles to him first, when you learn to trust in his wisdom, when you learn to walk through your trials with quiet strength, you will find that you no longer need the validation of the world, because you have the peace that only he can give. So I urge you today, before you run to people, before you look for answers in places that cannot satisfy, before you seek comfort in the words of those who do not have the power to change your situation, turn to God first. Turn to the one who sees the unseen. Turn to the one who knows the depths of your heart. Turn to the one who can make a way where there is no way. And when you do, you will find that what you were searching for all along was never in the hands of people, but in the presence of the one who created you, who loves you, who is waiting for you to seek him first. And when you finally do, you will never walk in confusion again. You will never be bound by fear again. You will never be at the mercy of people's opinions again, because you will know that your life, your future, your purpose, your peace is secure in the hands of the one who never fails.